So the pain is in your head. How many times have you heard that from a healthcare provider? I know my patients have heard this so many times, and no, taking a Tylenol does not help at all. What is the problem then? What's the issue with chronic pain, and why is it so hard to get someone who can understand you, believe you, and be there for you when you have chronic pain? First things first, what you need to understand is that chronic pain is a central nervous system problem, which means that physically, medically, there's nothing wrong with you. There's literally no reason for you to be in pain. And when people hear this, when the doctor comes and says, "Well, you're okay, you shouldn't be in pain," um, they feel let down, especially by the people who are supposed to be there for them and offer them support, because now they feel like um you're deceiving us, you're using us, this is not real, you're just making it up and all these things. And you're sitting there, you are in pain already, and on top of that you have to deal with the people around you who somehow feel cheated, because since you're fine, why do you say you're in pain? Doesn't make sense, does it? Um, so because it's a central nervous system issue, what happens is that your brain has been wired to send pain messages throughout your body. Maybe now you are fine, but at some point in the past, maybe you were in chronic pain, maybe you had to recover after a surgery, it took longer, you are in pain for longer than expected, and thus your mind is still hooked on and looped on the idea that you are in pain, you are hurt, therefore sending pain messages in your body. And you might think, well, if I take a painkiller, that should help, right? Well, not really, because it's not your body that sends the message to your brain, and then your brain interprets that and sends the messages through the body to feel the pain. It's simply your brain sending the messages on its own, and that's pretty hard to stop with medication. So, what we do in my practice is we rewire the brain to stop feeling the pain and to stop sending pain messages, basically, because there's no reason. And we look at basically everything. We look at the behaviors, we look at our feelings, we do past regressions, we see what exactly has happened that made our minds believe we are in constant pain, what hurt us so much that we still feel hurt and we still feel wounded, therefore we are in pain. And most of the times you think it should be a medical issue, it should be something wrong with me physically for me to perceive pain. But it's not the case. At times we're hurt by others, we are hurt by something that happened to us at an emotional level. It doesn't have to be a physical thing that we can see. This is why